Welcome back, my peeps. Your boy Bull here, Bull Talks Podcast, and today we have a special guest. You know, everybody have their own views of him, but he's a man to be respected regardless because this man is doing something great, something that a lot of people wouldn't even want to do, and he's doing it. Chazz Francis.
Big up.
My brother, how you doing, man?
I'm here.
How things, how life?
Great. I have no complaints.
That's absolutely amazing, man. Before the camera they start rolling, me and him they have a heart-to-heart conversation about, you know, something with Chancellor and, you know, being on Chancellor for only a period of time, and, you know, him would have been the enforcer and everything, and I left Chancellor and everything, but we'd talk about it, and we'll talk about growth in terms of having an ego and going into a space where you have to be one with everybody. You have to Lego that, and really and truly, I tell me some that go and do back Chancellor
the orientation.
We're gonna do it. But you know, sometimes life happen and you grow otherwise, and if you can fess up and realize you make a slight mistake about something, or you should have take that route there, and it's too late to take it, at least acknowledge it and better yourself. But good for you and Chazz.
Yeah, man, blessings,
good for you,
man. And it's good that you could have that kind of insight to say, yo, yeah, me have a chip on my shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
But I realize if I had the chance again, I'd have just fit
fit
in and, you know. Mm-hmm. Because the crazy thing is, you know, Chancellor suppress you for a little while just to make you shine afterwards.
Yeah.
If I remember, the last 3 male prime minister them, you know, come from Chancellor. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it's true. Because as I say, it's suppressive for make you shine. Because if you shine right through it, you're going to feel like you're better.
Yeah, man. You feel like you have nothing else to learn. So we make sure say, yo, when you come into the program, every man equal. That's why everybody wear a white shirt.
And black pants.
Mm-hmm. Nobody no bigger than nobody. You see me? And no brands are allowed. So you can't have a Nike black pants. It has to be a plain black pants, plain white shirt.
Yeah, man. And really and truly, big up your Chancellor, man, them. I have respect for you, you see me? Big up on yourself, man. You know, preach cohesiveness and brotherhood. Big up on yourself.
Blessings.
So, we have on Chazz today, and really and truly, we're going to get into a lot of things. Because as I said before in the intro, Chazz is known for many things. Whether it's the controversial takes, whether it's for his photography, whether it's for his products or his products, he is who he is, and he stands by it, and this is why we have to respect him. You understand? But we want to know more about Chazz, so we're going to ask Chazz some questions. So, Chazz, what was it like? Tell me about your upbringing, tell me, you know, your schooling. Obviously, we know they got you with, but schooling before that and everything.
All right, so I was blessed to be in a household with both mother and father.
Great.
And my great-grandmother, so I did have a whole heap of guidance there. I went to Marley Mount Primary first, then matriculated to the great St. Jago High. And then from there, I lost my way a little bit. Because as I was explaining to you, it took me 3 years before I got to the university. You know, I had challenges with CXC math. And the courses that I could have done in UWI without math, I wasn't interested in them. So it took me a while. I finally got to UWI. And then that had its challenges, but you know, it brought the best out of me working and going to school. It definitely brought out a different side, a different level of discipline in me. So, I mean, even though it was hard working full-time, student full-time, I mean, I don't regret it at all. I don't regret it at all.
Character development at its
best. Yeah, man.
What for the people who don't know, what did you study at UWI?
Marketing.
Marketing is a good feeling, bro.
Yeah,
marketing is where the money is.
Yeah. So it's crazy because I say, yo, I'm not plan to use this degree, but I mean, in everything I do now, it's marketing.
Pretty much marketing.
Yeah.
But that's the advice. You promote Lalace and all of that. Yeah, pretty much it all falls back into that.
Yeah, man, full circle.
So, my question now is, we realize that a lot of times you advocate for the males them. You want to see the best. You want the man to make the best decisions. You want him to say, yo, don't flaunt your money, don't this. Why you decide for that? Out of everything you could have do, you could have used your marketing to market your own product. which you do.
Yeah.
But
it's slide neatly in there.
yeah, but everybody knows you for
male
advocacy, male
yeah.
development and all of that. But why out of everything you decided that you want to do this?
All right, so is a few steps bring me here. Like for one, of course, I initially I couldn't understand an all male organization coming from a co-ed school. Then I end up a chancellor. Then I understood it fully, right? So I come from an all male institution, and then I realized that men are failing at remarkable levels. Let me tell you where we're beating the women: crime, incarceration, college dropout, fatal accidents. That's how we beating the women. You know what women are beat with? Them are own more house than us. There are more women in mid-level management than men.
Key positions.
Yeah, like I'm saying, so I say, and the breaking point for me is I was hired to do photography for a gender equality event. And I'm saying so the women would say, oh, this department has 45% women and 55% men, and this is unacceptable. However, when they were announcing a department that had 90% women, the room erupted. Oh my gosh. And I'm saying, boy, wait. This is not, we're not trying to get gender equality.
Not equality, this.
This is not equality.
You want to take over, man?
Yes, and I realized that, look, I'm not out here to fight women and what they want to represent, But when you want, because I don't tackle women, I challenge men to be better versions of themselves. I mean, me don't care if you have women advocacies. I don't care if you want to become a feminist. Because none of that no matter, if the men in the society are strong, educated, motivated, and confident. No matter what a woman want to do, no matter how them organize, they can never overthrow men that are organized, educated, and motivated, and confident. So my thing is, a lot of the problems that we have in society today is because men not stepping up to the plate.
Too complacent.
Yeah, man.
They might lose them way for sure.
No, man. We just easy back. We just easy back. And I'm saying, yo, like, look, man, I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to be that man where my family and my loved ones can lean on. How them are going to lean on me if I don't have nothing? I'm see too many times, like I tell people, the University of the let us use UA. The University of the West Indies has more women enrolling than men. And somehow the men find a way to drop out at a higher rate than women. That's crazy. So I say that there's a gap in society, and I realize sometimes men just need a little push, because them would DM me and say, yo, bro, say, I get the learners, bro. I get the learners, bro, because I'm not going to make you call me a bum for your next year. You get me? Because it's simple things like that. Yo, I know, man, we're in the mid-30s almost. Don't have no license, bro.
That's crazy.
It is crazy, because you want to be a millionaire and you can't even get a driver's license. You claim say you want to be successful and you can't take the simple step to acquire a driver's license. No. We need to do better.
Yeah, man, something I forget done for that. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I love what you do.
Blessings, man.
Because honestly, I kind of realized that men are actually losing them way to the point where women are okay with disrespecting men, like just like openly and blatantly with just. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah, and that gonna happen when you look. You gotta have some men who get disrespected, and them really and truly never do nothing to get disrespected. Now, however, a lot of men are putting themselves in positions to be
disrespected.
Like, yo,
that me I talk about.
Yeah, man. Like me, I say, bro, let me tell you something. Which camera may I use? This or this? Look here, man. I would rather be homeless and eat out of a garbage pan than go and build on a room for my girlfriend parents' house. That Chazz Francis will never do that. And I don't know how men get up and go build on a room upon them in-laws' house. What you do?
That's crazy.
What you do?
Absolutely mad.
You go a road, go say you're the man. You're not even the man of that house. Her father is.
And for your place.
It's not your place. Like,
so I want to pause this video for a second to basically big up my sponsor for today. So my sponsor for today is College Through Sports. So these people help student athletes to get seen and get recruited. So if you do a sport and you're good at it and you think your numbers them good, contact CTS. They will help you get into the best Division 1 colleges across America. And trust me, they have a proven track record. Visit their page at College Through Sports. I'll put the link in the description. Click it. Reach out to Sean. Sean is a good friend of mine. Reach out to him and he will definitely put you on. Tell him it's a bull senior and he'll deal with you well. Zane, remember, College Through Sports. Big up on yourself. Continue doing great stuff, all right?
Like, a different thing when you beat up on hard times and you have to catch up. But when you build up room, you're telling me that this is more of a permanent.
Yeah, you're comfortable.
See, yeah, man. No. I genuinely rather sleep at a bus stop and eat out of a garbage pan than that be my life.
I agree. I fully agree.
Yeah, man.
And just like how he's passionate about this, see him tonality, see everything. What do I say to the people who always talk about your MO is a bit harsh?
The world harsh.
The world is
harsh. You know the crazy thing, bro? Like, women will say to me that I think you would reach a different audience if you were just a little bit more palatable. What they don't know is, and just yesterday I met videos. It just didn't have this tone.
Yeah.
And it wasn't directed exclusively to male development. It was general motivation. I started in 2015. Never get no buzz. I'm just like give out solid, same financial type advice, same general motivation. I say, yo, you can't be going to work at 10 o'clock if you know you're supposed to reach it. You never get no traction. I come out and I say, yo, I don't care who not going to like it. I give it, I just put out the information raw, real, and it was actually more received that way when we put it out raw and real. So sometimes we talk about you need to tone it down. No, men don't respond to that.
I agree. They
don't respond to that. So I'm gonna say even to the single moms out there where a pet and powder your kids him say more and play cricket and him go 2 times and him drop and him don't feel
pick him rough him up,
yeah,
send him
man.
back out them, man.
But say I'd say because fathers would know this. Like I think it's just an innate thing where me buy the cricket back helmet pads and you got 2 training and 1 quit. No, I think that out there, especially with the young boys, anytime they say they want to do something, you tell them, say, look here, take your time, figure out if this is what you actually want to do. Because once I buy that bat, you're locked in for at least 1 year.
It's an investment.
Yeah, man. You can't have people bounce from place to place because them get uncomfortable.
Yeah, and with that, a lot of unsurety, you don't know what to do. So eventually, you just end up doing nothing.
Yeah, man. Because, look, I remember in UA, me see man constantly a transfer majors because him book up on a course that was hard. That's crazy.
Yeah,
so me come see him there and me left him there. You get me? As me say, I'm not tough on the math. But I had to do statistics in college and quantitative methods.
So associate 1005.
Yeah. You get me I say?
Yeah.
So now me book up on these things and I say, Jano. But when I go to switch majors because no.
You just have to adapt. Get it done.
Exactly. You have to get it done. And that we have to teach men from an early age that there are things that are going to be difficult, but you have to push through it. You can't just give up every time you meet a challenge.
Solid advice. I agree. Once you find that there's a hurdle or a bump in the road, you can't just give up someone.
No.
You have to push it. You have to find a way to get it done. You have to maneuver it in some way, somehow. And this is what he's preaching, but a lot of people are offended because a lot of people don't understand that sometimes, as he said, he's been putting out these content for years, and when him change him tone is when he got recognized. That is to show you how important tone is when you're doing everything, because sometimes the soft thing not gonna work. Not gonna work. But with that said, with your advice, I'm sure that you've helped a lot of people to figure themselves out or give them nuggets to say, yo, make them come to some level of realization. Like, how much of them they get, like, how it feel for get all of that if you know, say, all right, may I help somebody improve themselves? Like, how you handle it?
No, and that, I mean, it's a very good feeling for somebody come up and say, yo, you know, say, like, I was doing my minimum wage job, and I watch a video and I say, look here, no matter how high them raise the minimum wage, it's always going to be the minimum wage. So I go back to school. I'm on my way to getting a better job now. Or the man them link me and say, yo, I finally I go get my driver's license. Cause cause I beat them bad with that one day. Man, as a man, you're not supposed to be of age for drive and a car in the yard and you can't leave.
You can't move it, but you can't go on the street.
No, cause I'm going to arrest you. Yeah. You're not legal. So it's a good feeling when the man them forward and say, yo, like, I realize that I made these mistakes. I'm going to change it because I want to say.
Yeah, man, that's good. Very, very good. Because being impactful is very important. And being impactful for the right thing is also very important. So the mere fact that the things that he put out and tell people to do, he is basically motivating people to make a change in their life, because at some point they were complacent and not doing it at all. So now he's making that push to them to get them to do what they're doing. So see there, this man is doing something great, and I can't bash a man for do something good. You understand? But I have a question. How do you promote like balancing the whole financial independence, because you're teaching the man them to be independent financially, morally, in every aspect you can think, to be better men. But in the process of that, they want to build meaningful relationships. How do you think they get to balance that? Because, for example, if you are put me on game and you show me a vibe and I say, yo, bull, such and such and such, I change my mindset. But at that point when I change my mindset, I can't really build any solid relationship with anybody, because I'm going through a change and a phase in my life where I'm changing my approach to everything. So therefore, everything to me seems temporary. So like, for example, you would say, I'm not doing a relationship right now, because if I'm getting a relationship while I'm build himself, it'll throw him off. So how do you tell you to balance that? Because I give them the message already. Yeah. How you going to advise them for balance it, and what's your advice to approaching something like that?
All right, so in a couple of my videos, I've told men that if you fall into these categories, you probably need to take a leave of absence from dating.
Yeah.
Going from a downright bum to somebody of worth can be a very rough process, right? If I am making $15,000 a week, how do I sustain a relationship and go back to school or go get training for improvement? No, sometimes you just have to take a leave of absence from dating. However, I always say it to the men, if you find that gem that is willing to stick with you in these very rough times, I'm not saying you have to tell your good woman, say, yo, look, I'm about to go through a change, so we have to break up. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you're single and you're serious about going through that change and you realize that, look, it's going to be one or the other. It's either going to be this big change in my life or this relationship. Choose the change,
right,
and focus on the change. Especially, as I say, especially if you're already single. Just choose the change, go through the change. Because the blessing that we have as men is we don't have that ticking clock like women do.
That is absolutely true.
You get me? I tell the man them all the while. I say, yo, I asked a question. What do you think is harder to get in 10 years? Let's say you and your girl are 30 now. What is harder to get in 10 years? A house or a 40-year-old woman? A house or it's going to be the house. And if you lucky in for 10 years, you get financially free, you have the option of dating a 30-year-old woman same way. So that's why I say, like, for men, dating is not this pressing thing. And we don't talk about the numbers. Women outnumber men in the positive spaces. It is easier. I'm not saying it's easy overall, but it is easier for a man to find a good woman than a woman to find a high-value man. Plain and simple.
That's true, because getting a man of quality that's a small substrata.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
it's very hard indeed.
Yes.
But they can go road, find a good man, many good man there. Road.
Yes, because as I say, they outnumber us in all the places,
everything.
in most of the places that matter. The schools, mid-level management is just at the very top. You still have mainly male CEOs, and what that shows you is once men make up their mind, they're going to get that success. They're going to go to the top. But you have fewer and fewer men making up their minds, and that is a problem.
That is true. I realize that I think with time a lot of things have changed, especially with that type of mentality. Men are definitely more I would say they're more carefree, while women are definitely locking in. That's why I say I think it really touched them hard when you use the term bum, because I realize that every single time I mention it in our video, somebody have an outrage.
Yeah, because look, you know, so when I call you a bum, you're low, is a low.
You're low.
Yeah. So there's nothing respectful about that.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. One of the hardest things for a man here is that, bro, you know, say you're the worst of the worst right now in your current situation. And you're not the worst of the worst because of what happened around you. You're the worst of the worst because of the choices you made. Like, I mean, them criticize me for saying that $165 per month for bills, for all your bills, is more than manageable. Is because I'm telling them that, yo, Jamaica is a very affordable place to live.
Yeah, there are a lot of rebuttals.
Yeah, man, a lot. And that is because a lot of people rather go to a low-paying job, them one low-paying job from 9 to 5, and then that's it. You go to America and you have the 3-4 jobs. Why you not keep that mentality here? And then they're going to tell you that they're going to look at a man like me, look me deep in my eyes and tell me Jamaica is not set up for you to have multiple jobs. Like, I literally have 4 shirts with 4 different logos on it. I have 4 full-time jobs. Don't tell me no foolishness, but Jamaica is not set up for you to have multiple jobs. So, yeah, man. So you have Lalace, you have Vein Fitness, you have CACC Photography, and you have Splash Media. 4, and those have subgroups underneath them. So don't tell me that you can't have multiple streams of income in Jamaica.
You can. You definitely can. Because I myself, I have my own entities also, and doing one thing wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I had to make sure that I always have something flowing. And that's how you develop the type of mentality that you're preaching. That is exactly how you develop it, because if you don't put them on game and let them know that, yo, you know, so there's more, because I realize that a lot of things that are missing in society, even though it is legit right there, is knowledge.
Yeah, look here.
People ignorant towards a lot of things, you know.
Look, that and that is what get me so upset when you have people that talk about, oh, me poor because the government not do their job. Like, like me I say, yo, what?
What? Yeah, that's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, then how me not poor? How me not poor? Then them going to say I come from privilege, and I keep asking them, please point out this privilege that you talk about. A man say it was privilege that you could go to college. I'm like gonna say it like somebody sent me there. I had to work and send myself to college. You get me? I say? So it's all about, look, the information. The information. And me say, and sometimes you get the information and you're scared to act on it. I remember me there at college, and a super senior come back and I tell a story. He was in SOSI and he got a med-sci scholarship. You know why? He was the only one that applied for the scholarship. Yeah, only one. And then just laugh and give it same way.
Wow.
Because no one else. So the information is out there. It's either the med-sci people them never hear about it, or they never believe so they would have get it.
Precisely.
Yeah, so you're right. When you have lack of knowledge, or you are failing to act on said knowledge, you're going to set yourself back.
I agree fully.
Yeah, man.
100%. 100%. And I think I think people like you who are going to push it, because even though when they come across your video, you know, a lot of things they probably don't know, you know. So when you know present it to them, and they must say, wait, we never know said that possible. No, this is an opportunity for them to capitalize on that. and make something for themselves. So, as you said, that story there, crazy, say him alone apply and get it.
Yeah, he was the only one.
Wow.
So, no, I want to tell you this. Big up Jaron Green. Because he was the one that applied, right? If memory serves correct. I'm going to big him up because when my wife was in college, she was in Trinidad. I remember the story. I'm going to say, babe, man, I forgot see if we can get a scholarship. And she say, this, they're going to favor the Trinidadian students. I'm going to say, all right, here we are, go do. You just go on school, and I went to the UWI website, and I combed through all the scholarships, and I saw which one would match her the best. I'm saying, yo, apply for this. And she got it. And I'm saying, yo, a lot of things out there, you probably say, no, I'm not apply for it because the amount of people are going to apply. No.
Yeah.
A lot of people out there thinking like that.
Do it. Trust me.
Yeah, man, just apply.
Man, me apply for jobs and me...
Well, me know me can't get.
Me probably can't get it like me have a psychology degree and them say, yo, we want somebody with a like a business degree.
Yes.
And
yes.
I'm still applying for it.
Yeah, because no one kill you, No one kill you. Yeah, because I remember back when I was more heavily into fitness, right? Because mostly what I focus on now is online programs and supplements.
Yeah.
But back when I was heavily into the training aspect of things, my brethren sent me something, and what they wanted me to do is have a degree in, like, from maybe a GC Foster.
Oh,
but I never had that. But I still applied. I never get through, but it didn't kill me. So, yeah, man, like, just go out there and try to tackle each opportunity one day at a time.
Because you might get it because guess what? Sometimes, bro, I know people in some high positions know, and the people them they've asked them for them degree. It's all about just your competence, and based on the interview, they see what you present yourself in the interview. They just like, yo, this person is a match.
Yes, this is what I want.
Yeah, so sometimes the degree don't even matter. So your degree, they was all right, but we still say him articulate him this and that, him that and that. And once you check off the list, you're good to go. So, yeah, man, go for it. Regardless of what you feel or whatever the criteria is, go for it. You see me? Something controversial where you want Demetrius fear, man. Yeah, Demetrius, have a local thing. It's funny. It's so funny because I was watching it and I was just having a good laugh at it and it was so funny. But it's a 80 grand on the dolly and madness.
Yeah.
80 grand a month on the dolly and madness. Yo, I tell you financial literacy, especially for the dating aspect of things, it is so not spoken about enough where the man them need to understand to balance them money when them not have it. Because
yes.
You have a man that will make a 120 a month and him probably not even spend on himself just because he want to make sure say woman happy.
Yeah.
And it's a sad thing, don't get me wrong, women. It is good to spend on your woman, but you can't expect a youth to not have it if you do the most. This is why it is important.
A blight in future for them.
Yeah, because the youth a try. Used to say I try, but because naturally the obligation of men catering to women is there, them take full advantage of it because guess what? In a good way, women are takers. Right? They take and you have to make full or advantage or the best of them taking it because you want them to love you. It's almost like, them say, what them say, something about sweeten labor.
Encouragement sweeten labor.
So you encourage her to do more by giving her stuff. So basically, you make sure so she feel loved and all of that. Because it's a race. A man probably they can do it too. But at the same time, if him said earlier, if your woman understand the journey you're on, if you can work it through,
man, that can work.
And limit that because 80 grand a month to someone who have it is nothing.
It's nothing.
Him not advise them Monday.
No.
Because them can afford it.
And that's how them never get, you know. I'm saying, yo, if a man is making $1 million a month, that's fine. And like when me say if a man is making $1 million, like I know people out there watching this saying $1 million. Look, you would
people
be shocked.
Make more, believe me.
You would be shocked to see how many people out there making $1 million per month. Man, I talk to them, man. I talk to them, man. Them will barely make it.
Barely.
And I try. All right, let me show you a vibe with even the Demetrius thing. Like sometimes people see me in the streets and I thought, yo, Demetrius, I'm a friend, you know. Like
no, them not understand.
Like so I'm saying I'm gonna bring up this fact that look, a lot of us out there are pressuring ourselves to match up to what they see on Instagram, and what they see on Instagram is not real. Because on Instagram, me and Demetrius is not friend, but we are friend in our real life. Yeah. You see me I say?
Understand for two different things, like, but at the same time, I'm good. I don't know nothing to worry about.
And me I said, remember I said Demetrius have his own financial channel and all of that, you know. So he's very financially savvy. So you don't have to worry about them, man. There. What I'm saying is, like, you can't watch what you're seeing going on Instagram. Oh, he's taking her to Dubai, Bahamas, Mexico, them all over the place. Problem. You don't know what that bank account looks like when they come back home. Look here, I say it all a while. You have people driving very nice cars right now, and they almost have one tumor because they do, as the car payment come out, it's like them broke.
Yeah. True, very true.
And so what I don't want the man them for. That's why I try to preach a lot of financial literacy. I say, yo, if you can't afford the car, do not buy it. And a good way to tell if you can afford a car, yes or not, is, do I have this money in the bank? You don't have to buy it cash, you know. But do I have this money in the bank? Like, I don't subscribe to a man buying a $20 million vehicle and he has never seen $20 million in his bank account.
Crazy.
You can't afford it. You literally have to take a loan to drive it. That means you can't afford it. And as I said before, I am not saying you have $20 million cash. You want this $20 million vehicle and you must use your cash. Because I can use my cash and flip and pay off the car payment. But what I'm saying is, yo, like if I'm going to buy this $20 million car, I must at least be seeing $20 million in my bank account. It's crazy what we're doing.
Yeah, so true, because it goes back to this, and this is why I kind of hate social media. I hate social media. Bro, it is making people live beyond their means. Like, a man and a woman go out on a date. You see it, let's say a girl with her, she and her boyfriend are 21, 22. She see this big woman who are probably 30.
Yeah,
and
her
then
man
she live her life. And she have pressure like a young boyfriend who man barely have $3 grand in her man account to his mother sent to him.
Yeah.
And then again, even with this car thing, a man say, you know what I realize them youth do? I realize it. Me even see them do a post on it. Them say, yo, men try to see if they can facilitate the budget. So let's say him buy a $10 million car. Him not have it, but him say with him buying that $10 million car, him can actually work harder.
It's the biggest rubbish I've ever heard.
Give a take on that.
It is so much garbage. Like, it is something that we say to pacify the rubbish that we have done. If you want to work harder, you know what you do? You figure out what the payment is for that $10 million car, and you tell the bank, say, look, I want to take it out of my pay every month and put it in that high yield savings account there, and see how you manage. You see, by just taking out that money and you're putting it down as an investment, you will come under the same pressure as if you had the depreciating liability.
Exactly.
Because it's not even an asset. The only way a vehicle is an asset is if you're going to use it to taxi, delivery, or it somehow increases the earning of your company.
Yeah.
I remember seeing this thing on social media, and I wish more men would come out and say it. The man say, it was an American. The man say, yo, they told me that, yo, the men with the nice cars, you get to meet other people in this circle, and it starts a conversation and blah, blah, blah. The man say he went out and bought a Rolls Royce Phantom. And the man say, yo, Not even the man where him buy the Phantom from never support him business. A man have to go back down there and say, imagine me spend X amount of thousands with you.
Wow.
And you still a shop down there, so. So it is a lie. And I'm not saying that cars don't open doors for some people.
It does.
But it's not going to open doors for the majority of people. You know why too? Because a lot of the men that can open the doors know say you're probably faking it. They know that you're probably faking it. Because it is very easy. It's much easier to go and get a car loan than to get a business loan or a house loan. And I'm going to give you a story.
That is a fact.
When I go after my house, right? I was about 26, right? And I needed $4 million from the bank, bro. $4 million for seal up everything. I have some savings, and I plunge all of my savings on it. I get some from NHT. I need $4 million from the bank. And the bank will give me a warm time. I kid you not. I went home and I got an email that I was pre-approved for the latest CRV at that time. And at the time, the CRV was $7 million.
And you needed 4.
I needed 4. 4 million. So I tell you.
Banks, do better.
Yeah, man. It is easier.
Come on.
It is easier to go down the wrong part because the car is easier to get. I'm telling you, bro, everybody rich until a time to find a deposit there for the house.
Everything, you know?
Everybody, I'm making this and my company, I see one property where that, the way my savings to my check-in set up, all of the excuses come up. Yeah, man, so let me tell you, as I say, you have the big vehicle them out there, and may I tell you, a lot of those big vehicles out there, they're being driven by people that cannot truly afford them. Yeah, man. Just look on some of them tires there. Smooth. You can't change it.
Tires expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This brother spitting facts, man.
Yeah, man. Because if you think that you can just go down and buy some normal tires, put on an X6, you're joking. Like some of them tires for one are like 100 grand.
But right now, a tire for my vehicle are like probably 50 grand.
See it there? So you know, like for the X6, and probably a man out there drive a X6 and I say 100 grand for one tire. Where am getting that sale? where am getting those discounted prices from?
Yeah.
You get me? So it's no joke thing. And when you buy those high-end vehicles, the expenses just keep piling and piling because you might think that $500,000 a year for insurance not bad. But when you match that with your day-to-day expenses plus the car maintenance plus the car payment, it does get overwhelming.
Yeah, it is too much for real.
Yeah.
That is indeed true. One last thing we want to touch upon because it was like a follow-up to the Demetrius Fairman thing. You bringing out your lady on a quarterly basis. I see you put out that video and I was on Twitter. I see people talking about it, them call you all sort of names. But bro, I'll be honest with you, I understand the principle behind it.
Yes.
But for the people who don't understand, I
All
don't
right.
know what going on.
So let me tell you, people have a way of taking what they want out of a video.
True.
The first thing I said, there was a disclaimer at the front. I said, this does not necessarily apply to married people. I said, this is for upcoming men. We are try grow. So, me not necessarily I going to take out my wife on quarterly dates because I can afford to do
it
more.
often.
But the crazy thing is, based on my work schedule, sometimes it boils down to that, not because of finances.
Time.
Just time.
Same thing with me.
Yeah, so I'm saying, and the funny thing is, everybody dep on 4 dates, and it shows how inconsiderate people are towards men. Because I said you should carry her out on 4 dates, and then I said you born 2.
She should carry out 2.
So that's 5. And I said you can put in 2 movie dates in that.
Yeah.
7. But guess what? We're there in such a superficial world that a movie date. It doesn't register.
It low, like
Yeah, man. It
where
doesn't.
camera go, bro, but then movie was romantic.
Yeah, man.
It was nice.
Yeah, man. So now, the movie dates them not register, and they don't care about your feelings. So the part when me say you born to, you forget carry out 1 out of 4, you know. Them that not registered. So, and what I realized too with that video, because that video, it got like the amount of views it got did not reflect the impact it had on Jamaica, right? So what was happening is a lot of Chinese telephone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So you just hear what a man say about the video and you never watch it for yourself.
Fake outrage too.
Yeah,
and all
yes.
Yeah.
And look here, man. I'm very busy. However, you have some times where I have the time. And sometimes I click on the profiles of these girls that are making... They don't have anything. They don't have anything. And based on them profile, nobody not carrying them out. Not even once a year. Because the last time you post something was 2023. Oh, I don't post... No, shut up. Every time you go out, you post. It's just like you're not gonna be sensible since 2023.
Yo.
You get me? So this is what I'm saying. Now, you have a young lady out there who are willing to work with the quarterly dates, right?
Yeah.
But then she hears all this uproar. You see me? And then now she says, no, I can't settle for this. So what we are doing is very dangerous, man. And that's why I say, look here. Remember when you say, yo, somebody else was going to be here. You notice me ask you who?
Yeah.
Because I thought that it would be throwaway.
Oh, like a panel?
Yeah, a panel.
Oh, yeah.
You notice I ask who? Because if anybody will spew toxic stuff, negativity, and just excitement, I would not be here. I don't want to be a part of it. I think too much of it is in Jamaica right now where people just say things hoping to go viral.
Yeah, bro. I hate it, man.
And I've said this on a different pod, and I'm going to say it here again. The virality I had that week, most marketing companies couldn't dream of it, and I only made 120,000 off it, directly off it. Of course, I have other things I sell, but you were just going to come and make a arse of yourself just to go viral. You don't have any product selling. You're hoping for a brand deal. And you probably not get none.
Not getting nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Yeah.
You get me, I say?
So,
at what cost? So may I tell you, I literally only made 120,000 off all of that commotion.
Wow.
Directly off it. Because as I say, I have my products when I could have sell and me get more traction, some more sales. But directly 120. And you and me never say nothing where I got tear down my image. Me just say my views pure clean. Me proud for watch my videos in front of my mother and father.
Yeah.
Like somebody.
Good. That's what it's about.
Yeah, man. Someone know where I put out content out there. I don't feel embarrassed when certain people see it. Like we have to do better than that. And trust me, as I said before, going viral, not necessarily going bust you financially.
True. Because the thing about being viral is that viral is loud.
Yes.
Right? And with viral being loud, loudness only lasts for a very short time.
Yeah, man.
And I realize that a lot of people, especially in the space, they like that one laugh or that one day. I realize that people are intentionally doing these stuff to gain attention, but they're not benefiting from it, as I say.
No.
And it is just stupid. I realize that a lot of people are doing it, and people don't need to stop that. Like,
yeah, man.
If you not put out something out there, make it make sense. Make it be like me can watch it, or even Chazz can watch it, and be like, say, this individual is making a point, or they are doing something that is worthy or for a cause. Because if you put shit out there, they just do it and say, you know what them say? Social media is no joke. But social media is not that serious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I take everything serious.
No, man. Like,
I'm not playing, bro.
Alright, let me show you a vibe. If you check my page right now, I have over 1,000 posts. See? And you have people who know me in a real life. They have never commented on any of those over 1,000 posts. I say something, Jamaica vex with my feet, and all of a sudden you're commenting and siding with the whole of Jamaica when me need you the most. Don't hail me when you see me in a real life,
I agree.
Because me want you keep the same internet energy. It's not that serious. Miss, sir, you said this on a public platform against me when you've never put an encouraging word. And like me, I tell you, people know me for being controversial, but me have 1,000 odd posts where I just sensible information, no gimmicks, no shades being thrown. But guess what? Couple videos stand out to you and you brand me for that as a troublemaker, and then now you will know me, we have access to my phone, we have access to my DMs to say, yo, what going on here? And it's so crazy. The people them where usually reach out to me and say, I understand what you say. It's usually the people that are not necessarily the closest to me. Them of you say, yo, remember we didn't meet here? So I say, oh, and we can talk through it, but you will know me under my posts. I go on the excitement. No, man, his Instagram may not always show real life, but what you do on Instagram does affect you in real life.
Digital footprint.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, it's serious, bro. I agree, bro. You want to look, for example, I watch his content. You have a thing called Money Mondays.
Yeah.
I watch Money Mondays, learn a thing or two.
Bro, I want to tell you, you see, before me and Demetrius went at it online, Money Mondays was actually the worst viewed thing. Like, me have, at the time, I had 15,000 followers, and Money Mondays, I get 80 likes, and them thing there. And it just goes to show you that, like, when you put out positive content, like is a rough task, you know. Because people come for the laughs, the gimmicks, or the controversy. You get me? And for me, what me truly want, for say, yo, the content that me I put out actually improve my country rather than tear it down.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
And this is why I say that this man stands for what he represents. No matter the bashing, no matter what anything, he stands by his thing and he keeps it moving. Whether you like it or not, that's your business. So, really and truly, we have to big up Chazz for coming on again. We appreciate Chazz for coming on because really and truly, he's a busy man.
Yeah, man.
He's a busy man, and forget him on, however, good conversation. I know a lot of people definitely learn from this. So, really and truly, want to big up Chazz for forward again.
Blessings.
Big him up all the time. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I'll see you on the next one, alright? Big up on yourself.
Bang.